Sex with your husband. Marley. Okay, hot, steamy, unbridled sex. Woo! Thank you. Y'all have fun. Be good for Marley.
So we're gonna be good, Mommy.
No sugar.
Of course not.
She said no sugar.
Love you, Mommy. Take her. Have fun with her. Make that magic happen. You ready, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are we gonna do today?
Go get some sugar.
What? Sugar?
If you're thinking this is what I want out of life, you know, the whole matrimonial, maternal fairy tale, you're wrong. It's not for me, and that's okay, because this idea that you have to fall in love in order to live happily ever after is just not true.
Stanley. Stanley. We gotta get up, buddy. I gotta go to work. Hey. Yeah. Good morning.
Wake up one morning, you realize your life is one big compromise. Stuck in the job.
I will totally get my brother to go out with you if you walk Stanley for me. If I had a brother.
I feel like the world is passing you by. Never done all the things you wanted to try. I stuck in one place.
Let's go see Uncle Peter. Ooh, the easy morning. If I didn't have to work, I'd cuddle with you. Love the undies.
What I'm living for, what I'm living for. You ask yourself, there's got to be something else, something more. Well, let the sun shine on your face, and don't let your life go to waste. Now is the time, got to make up your mind. Let it shine on you, let it shine on you. You ask yourself, there's got to be more than what I'm living for. What I'm living for, what I'm living for. You ask yourself, there's got to be something else, something more. Let the sun.
Here you go. You need to watch where you're going. Hello. Poster child for not mixing wine with vodka.
You drank twice as much as me. How are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you? Say yes.
Glad you can join us. You ready?
Me? I thought you were doing this.
Okay, why don't we start? Marley?
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm sure this town has been pitching the hell out of you, so I'm not gonna bother. But I will tell you that you'll never be number one, as long as your customer base is 82% male.
Yes, well, women don't buy condoms.
Not yours. Come on, gentlemen, as I'm sure you're all painfully aware, it is women myself included, who dictate when, where, how, with whom, and how many times we're going to have sex. We can't always count on the man to have condoms laying around, so we actually do go buy them. And when we do, we end up in the condom aisle with a choice. So which brand do we buy? Do we buy the one whose very name Trojan conjures the essence of penetration with protection? Or do we choose the one with the skanky-looking girl with big tits, skimpy shorts, stripper pumps? I'll keep this one.
She had them and their condoms wrapped on her little finger.
To the youngest, the hottest vice president in the history of advertising. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you should really think about buying a house now.
Yeah. Why take the time to stop and smell the roses, right? I mean, what you really need is a big fat mortgage like an albatross around your neck. Okay, all right. In honor of Marley's white trash taste buds, we have
Mac and cheese pizza?
You know what I want for my birthday this year? Her metabolism. I'll trade you my metabolism for those boobs.
You throw in that necklace, you got yourself a deal.
maybe that's a good trade.
Hey, she's gonna have her own boobs soon enough. Way to keep a secret, Marley.
Are you getting implants?
No, I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Tammy's getting a little brother. Another one! But we're not ruling out the implant thing, right?
You're disgusting.
Cheers.
I'm so happy for you.
To us.
Somebody's got a baby!
Hey, congrats on the new boy!
May he be happy and healthy!
And then you have a huge penis!
She? Oh, what? You are just terrible.
Speaking of terrible.
Oh, speed down. Molly made a booty call. I'm serious, baby.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, Doug. Love you.
Love you!
Hey, Doug. Wanna come over? Oh, you're coming over. No, you aren't coming over. Not bad, mister. Not bad at all. Ow!
So does this mean I actually get to spend the night? I mean, I love being the first number in the booty call list, but well, second?
Sure.
What if I want something more?
What if I don't?
Really?
Well, I thought we made that clear when we first met.
That's what people say at first, so no one gets hurt.
Not me.
Oh, what? Oh my goodness. I love you. I love you.
Real? That's not real. Got it? Real? Okay. Not real.
Fake.
Fake. Silicon Valley. Got it? Okay.
Here's a
You
little
sure?
something to celebrate your promotion.
Thank you, Mommy. Kind mama. Okay, let's see.
Hi.
Congratulations from your best friends forever, Renee, Thomas, and Kimmy. Oh, you're so good with words. Wait, is this the actual gift, or are you setting me up with them?
No, see, the idea is you take him out and you, put a real man in.
Oh.
What? Like maybe Doug.
Who? Oh, come on. We all knew he wasn't a keeper.
Poor Doug.
No, poor Doug.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you tell him that Marley Corbett called? Yeah, that'd be great. Bye-bye.
Okay, I gotta say something. I think this vice presidency is making your tits smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey, Rob. You think Marley's tits is shrinking?
You mean like right now?
No, like in general.
Yeah. How we doing on Coffee Land?
Great. Our favorite so far. Drink this dark flavored spit and it'll make you shit.
Tell them the others.
Can't, because he has to be across town at 1, and then back here for storyboards at 3, and then you have dinner at 6, and then after dinner we have drinks with the Home Depot.
That's why I love this woman. I love you.
Jesus, he's running you ragged. You look not so good. Marley, when'd you last see a doctor?
Does Dr. Phil count?
Oh. You look familiar. Have we had sex?
No, I'm sorry.
Never mind. I was just joking.
Marley, I'm Dr. Goldstein.
You're Dr. Goldstein?
Yeah, I'm Jewish from Mexico.
No, I mean, I just expected somebody older, not so young.
Take a seat. So, Marley, what seems to be the problem?
Not so sure, hence being here.
Look up. So you've been experiencing some weight loss, right? And that you've had some blood in your stool?
Yes, I have been experiencing some of that bleeding you're talking about.
Right, so just lie on your back. I'm gonna feel around your stomach, okay? Just relax.
I'm kind of ticklish, so don't be a wuss. Don't get all feather face. Ow.
Okay, Marley, we're gonna need to run some tests.
Time. Time.
No.
Pens.
No, look, there's still 2 more seconds left.
no,
What
stop.
are you doing? There's still 2 more
Guys,
seconds.
down.
Okay.
Pens down.
No.
Is it weird that I always find the word slut?
Too bad you only get 2 points for slut. Whore gives you 3 points.
Time.
It's the pink juice time.
Think of it like bubble gum urine.
Yummy. Bottoms up.
Isn't this stuff supposed to clean you out?
Maybe you can do it right.
How could she not do it right? She drank it.
Maybe she drank it too fast. Or, I don't know, too slow.
Let us know when it starts working.
Oh my God!
Good morning, Marley.
Oh, really? Is it? Because I'm about to get a huge camera stuck up my butt. So I don't know if that qualifies as good.
I just need you to sign this document, which states that you understand all the colonoscopy's risks, which include heavy bleeding, infection, perforation, rupture.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being never and 10 being happens all the time, what do you think the chances are that you're gonna rupture my ass?
Well, no, chances are very slim. It's more procedural.
Good. Well, procedure away, my friend. This is gonna be fun.
Would you mind rolling up to your left side, please? Thanks.
Wait a minute. before we go to whatever bases we're going to, shouldn't I know your first name?
Julian?
Julian. Julian Goldstein. My hero. Where the hell am I?
Hello, Marley.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. I mean,
Are you God? Well, not really. This is just the way you wanted to see me.
Well, I love Whoopi, so that's probably why.
Yeah, me too. Oh, have a seat.
wow. Can't believe it.
Guess what? You're dying.
I am not dying. I'm just a little stressed, that's all.
Marley, you're dying. But I'm gonna give you 3 wishes.
Then I want to fly.
Okay, done.
Wait a minute. This is for real? I want $1 million.
All right, but I just have to warn you that that million is only gonna be 500,000 after taxes.
You just took away half because I didn't say tax-free.
You and I don't mess with the IRS.
Sucks.
Third wish?
Okay.
Tick-tock,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, don't rush me. Jesus.
Hey, hey.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You said it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know what I want.
You know, you just don't want to admit it. But I'm pretty sure, Molly, if you give it some thought, you'll figure it out. Marley.
Marley. Marley, wake up. It's over.
What's over? Where am I? Where's Whoopi?
The procedure went fine. We're gonna move you to the recovery room now. I took some biopsies, and we should get results from the lab in a few days.
I think it's delicious.
I agree.
I mean, it's crunchy, it's chewy. Peter, I'd like to share mine with you.
I don't want here, fine. I'll go. Behave.
Gracious, what the hell?
Okay, all right. I forgot to put the noodles first.
Is there noodles in this? Do not feed this to Stanley.
No, I don't want it. No, I'm good. I have all this in my...
Guys, it's
I
not
have
that
cancer. I went to the doctor last week and I said I was fine and that I was just stressed, but I'm not.
What are you talking about?
I have colon cancer.
How does one get colon cancer, you might ask?
Because I did. And he said,
We don't know.
of course you don't. Everybody's dying of cancer these days. Why would you try to figure it out and put yourself out of a job?
Marley, I know this is rough, but we need to talk about what to do next. And I'm gonna consult with the head of the oncology department, Dr. Sanders.
Can you just take it out so I can go on with my life?
No, unfortunately, we can't. It's already spread throughout the entire colon, making surgery impossible at this point.
And this other guy would have a better idea?
Dr. Sanders, yes. Yes, he's one of the best in the country for late-stage cancers. Marley, at this point, you only have two options. Either you start treatment immediately, or you'll die.
Okay, Dr. G, I'm gonna give you a little free advice. First of all, don't use the D word because it's a bit of a downer. Secondly, if you're trying to sell me treatment, I would rethink the B option because let's face it, dying isn't an option. Maybe try something like, try our new and improved chemo because the alternative will leave you breathless. But when your 230 walks in here and you have to tell him that he's dying, just try it with a little more feeling. Anyway, who wants dessert? Mom? Hi. Sorry to call so late. Mom, I'm okay.
I am going to make sure that you get the best possible treatment for this. I don't care how much it costs.
What, are you going to buy her a new colon?
Beverly, I am not going to have a money discussion
And
with
the
you again,
gloves are
Beverly.
just coming
You
off.
love to talk about money. That's the only thing you can talk about. Marley needs our love and support. The least you can do is pretend to be here for her.
I don't have to pretend. That's your department.
I'm so glad we got together.
So what did you tell Rob?
That I have mono.
Right.
And that I'm working from home.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody from work knowing.
I got it. Your butt is your business. Huh? Huh?
My dad flew out this morning.
Your mom happy?
So much so, she's celebrating my moving here.
We must warn the populace. Raleigh's mom is defending.
It could be 10 minutes then again. I can't remember half an hour since a quarter to 4. But when you close the second side, it's good for Rosa and you leave me with my dog on the floor. Hey! Just when you think you're in control, just when you think you got a hold, just when you get on a roll. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes.
I'll take caller 97 right now to win a prize in our
Get the
Thrill
phone.
Seeker contest.
What? Quick,
Carly!
Carly!
9797.
Come on. 9797.
I got it.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, hello?
Who's this?
Marley Corbett. Did I win?
You're caller 97. Congratulations! You just won!
What did I win?
You just won a free day of hang gliding where you'll learn how to fly!
Oh my God. Thank you.
Yo, JG.
Hi.
How's it hanging?
Good.
You here to work on your bedside manner?
No, I was checking on some test results.
Ah,
Are you on your own?
why, you want to keep me company?
Yeah. So how do you feel?
To be honest, I could use a good laugh.
You want me to tell you a joke?
I'd prefer someone funny. All right, what? Go.
Okay, there's this guy that... No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you just put me on the spot.
Yeah.
That's why.
Did you hear about the medical student who interrupted the proctologist during a lecture and he said, "Excuse me, sir. Is that a rectal thermometer behind your ear?" And the proctologist touched behind his ear and he said, "Oh, shit. Some asshole stole my pen." can use that one. I got so many more.
You know, Marley, it's okay to feel nervous.
I'm not. I mean, not really.
Marley Corbett?
Wish me luck.
Oh, you don't need it. You're gonna do great.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Just getting caught up.
Just Saturday, go home. Looks like shit.
Well, mono's only moderately contagious.
It's so nice not having you around.
Yeah. By the way, I licked all the water bottles. Good afternoon. Hey. Hi. Ooh. You. Hi. Wow.
Yeah, I know. My belly button's in a different zip code than the rest of me.
Just how was the appointment?
Oh, good, good. My doctor says that everything is good. Thank God.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Because I bet my doctor's way cuter than your doctor.
Marley, please tell me you're not flirting with your doctor.
So what if I am?
You know what? Never mind.
Say what you're gonna say.
No, why do I feel like I'm more concerned about this than you are? Like, don't you think you should be focused on getting cured rather than getting laid? Can't I do both? Can you just for once not treat everything like it was a joke?
You sleeping while it's time? You want to go for a walk? You need to go for a walk. Fine. Mommy's going for a walk.
You never know when time stops hanging out and your friends stop coming round. Money comes and money goes. It happens all the time. Sky will never give up on me, and the moon will always shine at night. And old Mississippi River just keeps on winding. It lets me know it's gonna be alright. I gotta learn to trust somebody. Need to let someone in. Yes, I do. I wanna fly, but I keep falling down. Please, y'all, help me get up again. Why must I hide behind the makeup of a fool?
What do you think?
It's good. It's good. I like it. Plus, I learned from those ladies over there. What do you call a jazz musician without a girlfriend?
Here we go. What?
He doesn't have a home.
It's homeless. But A for effort.
Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah, he's been performing since he was 8.
Wow.
So, what are you doing now? You want to maybe get something to eat with me? Like Gefilte fish tacos, perhaps?
I can't. I would love to, but it's not doctor protocol to hang around with the patient.
Well, I won't say anything if you don't. I'm really fun.
How can I say no to that, right?
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
Why do you not have a girlfriend?
Is it that obvious?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I practically live at the hospital.
How much of a life?
Actually, Dr. Sanders called me to work here out of more than 2,000 applicants. You know, I can't sacrifice that for a personal life.
Guess I'm more of a cake and eat it too kind of girl.
Oh, yeah? Then why aren't you in a relationship?
Because I don't need to be in a relationship to have a personal life.
You're not answering the question.
Well, why don't you read about it in my next book, Why Relationships Suck Ass?
You know, I've never met anyone that talks so much and says nothing at the same time.
Okay. Fine. That was... He misses me.
And that's me over there.
Good night, Dr. G.
Good night.
I'm making you a nice, big, juicy steak.
Ma, I've been a vegetarian for 12 years.
Well, you need some protein. Oh, by the way, your father called again. He said he was gonna do his best to make it out here, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know why you didn't have your friend Sarah watch your dog and that I could stay here with you.
Strike one. Want to try for two?
Well, I can't control my allergies.
Or her complaining.
I heard that. I just want to help. Tell me what to do.
Mom, you're here. That's enough.
Would you go to a nutritionist if I could arrange it?
Mom.
You know, everybody, they swear by these macrobiotic diets.
I don't want any of that healy-feely shit, so just back off.
Oh, the steak is burning. Hey.
Go have some dandruff.
Shoo, call him, Marley. Call him, that's not funny.
Hi, Dr. Sanders. Marley.
Have a seat. Is anyone joining you? Mother?
Oh, trust me. Neither of us want her here.
Hi.
Uh-oh. 2 against 1. This can't be good.
Marley, I'm sorry to have to say this, but there has been no improvement.
Wait, what are you saying?
Miley, the chemo hasn't worked as we had hoped. And the tumors have continued to grow.
What now? What?
There is one particular clinical trial that's had some success.
Although, typically, with patients who had a better result from chemo.
Success like people cured?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a series of treatments, 2 times a week. It's injected into the affected areas, and the objective is to stop or slow down the growth of the cancerous cells.
It's an option, but you need to be aware that the side effects are very extreme, and there are no guarantees.
Of course. We have to do it.
So you're going to be a guinea pig?
It's not an experiment. It's a clinical trial.
What do you know about this clinical trial? What are the success rates?
He said they're pretty good.
Pretty good. And that's it? You're going to do it just off of that?
Actually, no, I flipped a coin. Heads do it, tails drop dead.
Look, I'm just saying that we need to make sure that this is the appropriate course of action.
Excuse me, hold on. We? As in you, Mom, and me? Because when have you ever been around to make any important decision?
You know what, Marley? I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
Will she be able to go home today?
Depends on how she responds to the treatment.
Can I be here while you do the procedure?
No. I'm sorry, you cannot.
What if I'm very, very quiet?
I'm sorry, but the concept of my mother being quiet is incredibly funny. It is. Ugh. Am I gonna lose my hair?
No. Your hair will be fine. I'm sorry.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got ass cancer. Now you know too?
See, now don't you feel guilty for leaving me all those nasty messages for missing work?
Yeah, but you should have come to me sooner. Why did you keep it a secret?
Well, because I didn't want you looking at me like you are right now.
So have you filed with the insurance company?
Well, I'm not footing the bill out of my salary.
No, I mean life insurance. Look, people recover from cancer. And however much money you need to make that happen, I want you to have. There's an option in the company policy that says that anybody who has a life-threatening illness can cash out.
Meaning how much?
$1 million.
Let me guess, that would be $500,000 after taxes.
I think my god would be Gucci. Yeah, definitely.
My treat.
Fight me for it.
I've got to be G for gorgeous. Cammy goes to college or Mommy gets us back.
It's driving me crazy. Baby, if I don't get out of here, I can't be blamed. What I'm gonna do to get me out of jail? We're breaking down the door.
I want you.
Taking over slow. Like we never before, we're gonna go till we just can't go no more.
Am I making you hot?
We're breaking down the door.
What kind of cologne is that? Oh, what? He was flirting with me.
Oh, boy.
He was.
So weird.
Hey. There's a maternity department upstairs. You want to check that out?
You know, I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna go home and lie down. Thank you so much for today. I'll call you later. I love you.
I love you too.
I like them.
It just seems like something that a fat Jamaican stripper would wear.
Is everything okay?
No. It's not okay. She's really sick.
I know.
Yeah, and I am trying so hard to play along, but I'm terrible at it. And I just don't want to ruin her day. That's the last thing I want to do, so.
I'll take her home.
No.
Oh, no. It would look so nice on you.
Yes, it would. If I were you.
A simple no would have sufficed.
I don't need new clothes, Mom. This is for you guys.
Everything you own is swimming on you.
The swimming look is in.
I just want my daughter to look good.
Because when you look good, you feel good. I don't need a new wardrobe to feel good.
You also don't need a negative attitude.
No, you need to wake up and realize I'm not getting any better.
Okay, can we not do this?
No, seriously. Because you're always bitching about how Dad can't confront anything, and here you are, walking around in a haze like a little protein in a designer dress. It's gonna cure my cancer! Ugh.
This is the car, this one. Thank
Was it
you.
really that bad?
I heard you from Jimmy Choo.
It's just that she drives me crazy.
Well, duh, she's your mom. That's her job.
Thanks for everything. Thank you.
Ow. Marley? Hey. It's okay.
Just give me a second.
It's gonna be okay. She gonna be all right?
She's dehydrated. A couple of bags of saline and she'll be feeling better in no time.
She is right here, people.
You know that shop till you drop is only an expression, right?
Not bad.
I know, that's the best thing I could come up with.
Dr. G. Meet Sarah.
Hi. Hello.
GI extraordinaire. Artist extraordinaire.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to. I think I'm suddenly in the mood for some Jell-O. You need anything?
Really? Jell-O? Good, I'm good, thanks.
You okay?
Strangely, she's not so good with needles. Ouch.
So what happened?
I don't know. I just had a sudden searing pain. Come on, Doc, level with me. Is all this really gonna be worth it?
Yeah, well, just tell me where exactly did
Ow!
Sorry.
Well, there was a pain in my ass. But then I just realized it was my mother.
Marley, come on, just answer the question.
Is there a woman with a very big needle standing next to me? Ow! It's my skin you're pricking.
I'm sorry, I can't seem to find a vein.
Yeah, let me try.
Dr. G?
I think I found one.
I don't know how it's doing against my cancer, but this treatment sure is kicking my ass.
2 down, 8 to go.
Hey,
Huh?
Marley! Hey! Marley! Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, Marley. There's a fundraiser that on Saturday for patients. That,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's for patients. And
Sorry. I'm just gonna walk over there a little bit where I can still eavesdrop.
I wanted to see if you wanted to come with me. I mean, not come with me as a date or anything like that. No. It's semi-formal, so I don't know if you like the idea of getting dressed.
I can't tell if you're trying to talk me into it or talk yourself out of it.
A bit of both.
But I'll see how I feel Saturday.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, where besides your life and General Hospital do doctors look like that? I mean, come on!
Hello, Marley. It's your father. First of all, I don't appreciate you hanging.
You know, Stanley met a really cute Shih Tzu today. He's got a crush. If you let him mate, not saying you should, but if you did, probably start a whole new breed. Bullshits. Bullshit terriers? Okay. Someone needs comfort food. I'm gonna go home, fix you a really nice Italian dish. So later on tonight, when your doorbell rings, you answer it, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful.
You Marley?
Yeah?
I'm Vinny. These are for you.
Thank you. Whoa.
How do you know Peter?
Who?
I got a call from work to be here tonight.
Special escorts.
I'm really sorry.
Well, you should know that I definitely live up to my nickname. Little bit of heaven.
Oh. That is some offer, but no. Oh, don't forget your flowers.
No, you keep them. Beautiful flowers for a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't mean to sound rude, but you don't look so good.
I'm sick. Probably dying.
Listen, there isn't anything to be afraid of. I've died twice, and they brought me back both times.
Really? Well, did you see anything? Like bright lights or anything? Whoopee?
No. It was more like floating in water. It was real nice. I could have floated there forever. It's nice to meet you, Marley.
Nice to meet you. Vinny? All right, I'm going all in. You know why? Because I got the nuts. So you should probably fold. Or I'm bluffing.
Fold. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay. See?
Oh, boy.
Smart.
Whew. Full house, baby.
So you're really single?
I'm the cancer chick, remember? Hardly qualifies me for being somebody's dream girl.
Why? Most of the great romances in history end in death. Romeo and Juliet, JFK and Jackie, Siegfried and Roy.
Roy's not dead.
Well, he doesn't look too good.
I just haven't found the right guy yet.
Bullshit. Who wouldn't want a girl like you? You are just afraid to let them in, because if you do and they reject you, it hurts worse than death.
He's like Sigmund Freud all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Actually, a guy that I like asked me out this weekend. I swear to him. He said it wasn't a date.
What time's it start?
5.
Dinner, movie?
Fundraiser?
Formal?
Semi?
He's an idiot.
I know, right?
Well, maybe he'll wise up and treat it like a real date. If not, fuck him.
Would you mind doing me a favor?
I
like that.
Yeah, a little bit of heaven. You like a little bit of heaven? You want more heaven? You want a lot of heaven? A whole lot of heaven? Oh. Oh.
Oh my God, baby.
Oh, Marty. Oh, Marty. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Marty, it's so good. Oh, the bottle. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh. Wow. Oh my.
Woo.
Oh, Benny. Oh.
Marley.
Thank you, Benny. I had so much fun.
See what happens when you give a guy half a chance?
You might be sore in the morning. Bye. See you.
Hey, is there a doctor in the house?
Ay, qué guapa que estás.
No clue what you just said, but it just sounds so good. I don't care.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, for coming.
I know.
Would you like to have a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There. I have a good one.
Could you be more specific?
A joke?
Oh God, I created a monster.
You wanna listen to it?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, why does it suck being an egg?
I give up.
Why does it suck being an egg? Because you only get laid once, you only get eaten once, you take like 10 minutes to get hard, and only 3 to get soft, and then you have to share this box with 11 other guys. But the worst thing is, oh, it's the funny part. Wait up.
You were the worst joke teller I've ever met.
Oh yeah. That the only person to ever sit in your face is your mother.
You're just hopeless.
Miss Corbett?
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Sanders. I'll grab an appetizer.
She's a brave girl.
Yeah.
You know she quit the trial.
No, I didn't know that.
Julian, it seems to me that your patient's having an easier time keeping emotion out of this decision than you are.
I'm just trying to save her life. I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Why did you invite her here?
Because there's patients, there's survivors. It's a fundraiser for cancer.
The line is there for a reason, Doctor, not just for the patients. You need to think about what you're doing.
Thank you.
What did I miss?
Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah, I noticed the place. First dinner, then a surprise.
Let's go.
But a surprise in a dark alley? Do you really know where we're going? Yeah?
I do.
Where are you taking me? Come on.
In all the years you've been here, you've never been to a little place called Paradise.
Hi. Hey. Hey,
Marley. Hey, wow.
Don't worry, I don't bite.
Wait, hey, are you new in town?
You're such a tranny magnet. If I wasn't there, you could have for sure gotten some action.
I know, actually. You know that Adam? She was kind of hot, no? Yeah. Where did you go?
Do you believe in God?
Wow.
Oh, really?
Okay, if you ask me, Dr. Julian Goldstein, if I believe in God, I mean, I believe in science and in empirical evidence. So no, I don't believe in a higher power. But if you ask me, Julian, I'd say I don't know. Why?
I envy people who do. They're so sure that something exists. What a great way to live. Without fear.
What are you afraid of?
No.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
I want to know.
The whole list?
How about the top 3?
Fine. I'm afraid if I die, my mom won't ever recover.
Okay.
I worry about who'd take care of my dog.
Anything else?
I'm scared this entire night's gonna go by and you're never gonna kiss me. So this is a date, right?
Yeah. It's just that I didn't want to.
I quit the trial.
I know. Why?
I want to enjoy quality of life. Besides, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but Whoopi Goldberg, I mean, she is a lady who knows what she's talking about.
don't sound crazy at all. You don't?
Right. Coming from the guy with the yo-yo collection.
What? You don't like yo-yos?
Oh.
You have a problem against yo-yos? Well, let me show you.
You really are the biggest dork I've ever slept with.
That's a very nice thing of you to say, but it's a far better compliment if you leave dork out of that sentence.
You are the biggest I have ever slept with. What a trick. What a trick.
Yeah, no, but I
know you're fed up. Life don't let up for us. All they talk about is what is going down and what's been messed up for us. When I look around, I see blue skies, I see butterflies for us. Listen to the sound and lose it in sweet music and dance with me, 'cause there is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world, always beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. So shake your booty, boys and girls, for the beauty in the world. Pick your diamond, pick your pearl. There is beauty in the world. All together now.
Hey, do not look over. But did you see those two guys talking to Julian? Okay, look now. Yeah. Stop looking. I'm having drinks with Clark Kent tonight and dinner with Superman tomorrow.
Oh boy, you have taken my whore crown and are wearing it so well.
It's a little big. I'm wearing it as a belt. Aww. You know, actually, Renee's life is looking pretty good to me lately. Marley, I'm sorry, Marley. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's sweet, isn't it? Let's put it right in here with your name on it. What do you think Martha Stewart would think of my arrangement, Stanley? Okay. Maybe I could just quit planning parties and just do my own flower arrangements. You're home early. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Did something happen?
I'm gonna go back to bed.
Did you and Julian have a fight?
No.
Well, do you want to talk about it? Maybe I could help.
Right, because you're the expert in relationships. Mom, please. Not now.
While I may have made a mistake marrying your father,
May have. The man's emotionally constipated.
I'm grateful he gave me you.
Oh my goodness. Can I have a big hug? Oh.
Hey.
Did she tell you? God, my mother's a walking mouth.
She's a walking mouth. Hello, Camille. You look very pretty today.
Oh, what do you tell her?
And then smite.
Girl. Good girl.
He's big.
So what was this morning about?
I don't know, I couldn't sleep.
I know. But why?
Reminder, I'm dying.
Yeah, okay. And I haven't helped you get in touch with all the anger and
You know
and
what, just stop, because I am so not in the mood for a lecture right now.
Hey, it's obvious that you're scared, Marley. It's normal. It's fine.
Is it normal for doctors to screw their patients? We had a good time, and let's just leave it at that.
Wow. Whoa, already past tense.
Well, reality check, it's gonna be past tense soon enough.
Hey, Marley. I love you.
Great. Fantastic. You love me. What kind of guy falls in love with a dying girl?
Hey, don't diminish what's going on between us, okay? Okay, I know what I'm feeling.
I do too, and I feel smothered, and I need you to back off.
No, no. You okay?
Leave me alone!
Come on, let me help you.
I said leave me the hell alone! Sorry, sweetie.
I wanna go home.
I'm gonna take you home right now. I'm sorry.
Let me see that beautiful face. Let me see it.
Hey, you're back early.
Hi,
Hey,
Mommy.
Pumpkin. Did y'all have fun? Having a party? No, just some the other moms dropped by. Sort of an impromptu thing.
It's not contagious, you know.
Of course not. Why don't you go back and play for a little bit?
Bye, sweetie. I love you.
I've just been really busy, you know? I guess with the baby coming and...
Oh, really? Well, you obviously have time for those women in there.
That's different. They're... What?
What, they're fat, boring, and not dying?
Okay.
You want me to make this more palatable for you?
No, that's not what I want.
Are you just angry because you're gonna have to find a new babysitter?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm angry about.
I'd have to fire you on the first day. Hey, Zoo, how was it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Molly, this is Matt, a friend of mine that moved here from Brooklyn.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Peter's told me a lot about you.
Really? Did he tell you I was dying? Yep. A couple more weeks and I'm out of here. Hey, actually, why don't you take a look at my apartment? Because then maybe you guys can be neighbors and love buddies.
Babe, what are you doing?
Nothing. Have a good
around the corner from me. Sometimes I see her walking past my window as I stare out vacancy. Well, I wish you could meet and have something to eat. Or maybe we can go on and say, pretty little girl, are you in love? Well, I will see you out on your own. Really? Do you think that maybe I could get your number? I don't want to tell.
Scared to death.
Of what?
Of dying.
Everybody dies. What are you really afraid of?
I didn't have enough time to do all the things I wanted to do.
Like what?
Buy a house. Have a baby. Find somebody who loves me.
You have that. Or you had it.
How do you know? He could have just been saying all that stuff because he felt sorry for me.
He doesn't strike me as somebody who loved you out of pity. You should try again.
Well, I don't know what his issues are.
I don't care what his issues are. Do you love him? Do you love him? Do you?
I
you
do,
love him?
I do.
Now say it in a complete sentence.
I love him. I love him. I love him. I really do. I really love him.
Maybe you should go back down and tell him.
I can't go back down. I'm dead.
You're not dead. The car didn't actually hit you, aside from a little headache. You should be fine.
Well, look, he's right here. Mom. Hey. Oh, right, okay. I'll wait for you outside.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. What happened to you?
A street hit me in the face.
Huh?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah?
Okay, come on. My whole life, I've been so afraid of guys lying to me and not being there for me and ending up shafted like my mother. And so somewhere along the line, I just decided I'm gonna take charge of my life and never let anybody ever get close enough to hurt me, ever.
Okay.
And then you come along with your nose in your bucks and your yo-yos and you're spouting off ridiculous jokes like my mom sat on my face. So you can see how I missed it.
What? What? You missed what?
My third wish. I love you.
Come on, put your turn signal on. Don't make me guess which way you're gonna go. Just surprise me.
Mom, remember when I was little how I used to masturbate all the time? And do you remember when we went into that rug store and I hopped up on one of those rolled up rugs? Then you gave me a 2-week timeout and told me never to touch my jingle bells again.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, my whole life, I think that was the only time you were a bad mom. Yet I was such a shit.
You're a daughter. It's your job.
Will you help me plan my funeral?
Sure.
Because I don't want it to be some somber affair. I want it to be a celebration. I want to put the F-U-N back in funeral. Hi. Listen, you've been a real bitch lately. Really mean and really ugly, and I just want you to know that I don't appreciate it.
You don't?
No, because I've done nothing but support you through this so-called difficult time.
Well, it has been hard.
Please. Listening to you go on and on about feeling sick and too tired, and Vinny really rocked my world.
He was awesome, wasn't he?
So back to you.
What?
Because your behavior has really made me angry. It has. But you want to know what makes me blow my top, see red, it makes my blood boil, is the fact that I am gonna miss you so much. Do you think I could have that dance now?
Nope. Honey, that ship sailed so long ago. You know, I thought you'd never ask. You're just good. Oh, you want
to break it down?
Take all that. Take that.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. I mean, it's so hot.
Hi, Marley, it's Dad. Listen, I'm coming into town tonight, and I'd like to see you. I'll call you once I get to the hotel. Hope you're doing well. Bye.
He sounds like he's making an effort.
It's too little, too late.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
You know, I don't know the guy. And he might be a big schmuck as you say he is. But, it might be worth listening to him. You know, some people have a hard time opening up about their feelings.
Low blow.
Penne arrabbiata sounds good.
Oh, thanks, but I'm trying to lose a couple pounds. What are we doing?
What do you mean?
Making chit-chat like nothing's wrong between us. I hate it.
I'm trying to have a nice visit.
By not saying anything.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. It's fine.
No, I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, Dad. Physically, you are.
Here.
Marley, come on. I am trying.
Great, give the man a trophy. He's trying.
Could we just have one pleasant meal? Just one, and then talk about this later? Thank you.
No, you know what? It's not fine because I don't know if I have it later. So we need to talk about this right now, or I walk out the door and may never see you again.
Marley, wait. I don't know what to do, kiddo. Tell me what to do.
Dad, I don't want to have to tell you. And I shouldn't have to tell you.
Do you remember that time, probably 20 years ago? And you looked at me and you said, I'm glad God brought me into this world, but I wish it was from a different father. Do you remember that? And yet I said nothing because I didn't know what to say. But it killed me inside. And now my little girl is very sick and I can't fix it. So please tell me what to say because I can't have you hating me like this anymore. I love you so very much, Marley. Just tell me what to do.
You just did it. Renee? Renee? I know you're in here, so I'm just gonna say what I came here to say, which is I'm sorry. It really hurt me when you started distancing yourself, but it's okay. I get it. A new baby coming and me leaving. It's not fair having to be so happy and so sad at the same time. Our friendship is one of the best things in my life. And I'm sorry I'm not gonna get to know that little boy, but I know he'll be beautiful. Just like Cammy. Oh my God. That little girl is amazing. So please, when she gets older, you tell her that I loved her like she was my own. Bye.
You sure you still want to do this?
Yeah.
Baby, it's been a long day. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you. Clear my mind all the time. And baby, no mames, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. Believe me, you don't even have to try. Oh, we
you gonna do after I'm gone?
Hmm?
Oh, come on. You got on my case about not opening up.
I just don't like thinking about it.
Julian, I need to know that you're gonna be okay.
Oh my god.
No, I think we should talk about what we're feeling.
Now I've created a monster.
Yeah, you have. So?
So, this old man, he goes to the doctor and he brings his wife along. And it's a yearly physical, so the doctor says, I just need a urine sample and a blood sample and a sperm sample and a stool sample. And the old man, he cannot hear very well, you know, so he looks over to his wife and he asks, what? What is he saying? And the wife yells back at him, he wants your underwear!
My work here's done.
So I have to go back to New York for a few days, but call me if you need anything, okay?
Okay, I will. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
And this includes a big opening party? Oh, that's what I want. Great. The name's Sarah Walker. It's a surprise. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hey, Mom, you do me a favor and will you give this to Sarah for me?
Well, she's gonna be here in a minute. You can. Oh. I'll make sure she gets it.
And this is for you. It's for me. Mom. Will you take care of Stanley for me?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Check.
wishes. I must make amends. Work hard for my money. No help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Get the ball. Go get it. Go get it, buddy.
Hey. I was gonna go for a jog up the hill, and I wanted to know if you wanted to come.
Sure. You start. I'll catch right up.
Woo! Yeah! Here we go! Second thought, that's a really big hill.
Pussy.
I'm not afraid to admit it. When's Julian getting here?
He had to work late, so I just left a message. Try to let the poor man sleep. Jan, I'm sorry.
What?
I've been so wrapped up in all this, I haven't stopped to ask how it's affecting all you guys.
Oh.
Ask how you're doing. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Not so good.
I didn't know that.
Why didn't you wish not to die, huh?
There's something else I wanted more.
Well, I wish it. I wish it right now. God? Hey. God? You listening? You can't take her away. Okay? I want it to stay here.
It's not gonna work. You need an anal probe and a morphine shooter.
Are you scared?
Not anymore.
Marley. 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 Hey.
Hey, you, it's me. I didn't think this was gonna be so difficult. I thank God you came into my life, I do. Because you showed me how to be the person I always imagined myself to be. That's not even giving you enough credit, because until I met you, I don't think I had any idea who I could be. So, take care and try not to fall in love again. Ever. Ever again. It's kind of a joke. I love you.
I love you.
So, that's my story. I had some pretty amazing friends, didn't I? And I include my parents in that group, even though my whole life I blamed them for, well, everything. But the truth is, I was afraid. I was afraid to trust and forgive. I was scared I wasn't enough. But I was.
I just have to say, Marley.
What I wouldn't give to experience just one more time, to feel that incredible sensation. You looked at me,
And I felt alive.
doing that no